Now, I would like to introduce another graduate, Roman David Andriozzi Niger. He is one of the nicest people I know, one of the smartest individuals I've met, and is absolutely hilarious. There are so many things I will miss about Roman that if I were to talk about every aspect of him, we might be here until the heat death of the universe. So let me narrow it down. I'll miss the long, nerdy debates we've had over completely random things all the time. Examples of these debates include discussions on what's up or down in the vacuum of space, or what could happen if we gave artificial intelligence extreme morals. What if we really were able to possibly download a human brain onto a computer? Roman is an incredible inventor, and I'm certain that one day he will create something incredible that can and will change lives. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce Roman.
Fourscore and 7 years ago. Wait, wrong speech. When I started attending Bridges Montessori last year in 7th grade, I hated school. Despite my love for learning, I had always had a negative view of school and teachers due to my learning differences. That was until I started Bridges. Since then, I've changed a lot. My teachers have really helped me thrive and learn to love school, and I have created many happy memories over the years, such as when we extrapolated DNA from strawberries in biology class, or when I participated in debate teams in ELA, which may or may not be correlated with my innate ability to argue. Or when I accidentally closed the classroom door a little too hard and the clock that hung on the wall fell from the wall and shattered. My teacher, Miss Noel, kindly cleaned up the mess for me, then proceeded to make another when she mistakenly emptied the contents of the vacuum onto my friend's work bin instead of in the trash can. We still laugh about that to this day. Another fond memory of mine was when on a special day, we could make any project we wanted. So I made a fully functional, counterweight, historically accurate trebuchet, which is a type of catapult. We had a lot of fun using it to launch tennis balls across the parking lot. I would like to thank my parents, who invest money into my education, and my mom for spending 10 hours in the car every week to bring me and my brother here. Speaking of which, I'd like to thank my little brother, Cove, for just being so adorable. And being a familiar face every time I passed Lower Campus. I would like to thank my teachers, Miss Courtney and Miss Anne-Marie, who helped me push through 4 years of math in 2 years so I could get caught up. I'd like to thank Miss Noel for inspiring me to pursue a career in science and helping me get over my fear of high school. I'd like to thank Miss Leticia for her kindness and compassion and for making me feel more confident in my writing ability. I was never a fan of PE in the past, but Miss Karen changed all that and is possibly the nicest PE teacher on earth. Miss Laura has been an amazing and compassionate art teacher whose class I always looked forward to. Thanks to Miss Sally and the other office ladies for all the golf cart rides when I was late for school. A lot. Miss Sally, I will miss our conversations about Dungeons and Dragons on the way to school. I'd also like to thank Miss Patty, who no longer teaches here, sadly. She brought out the best in me and helped me see that I am capable of success and ready for the future. And I'd like to thank all my teachers as a whole for accepting me for who I am and for embracing my learning differences and sporadic ADHD brain. Thank you, Bridges Montessori. Now, I've got the pleasure of introducing one of my best friends, Justin Owen Heron. Justin and I have been friends since last year when I first met him. The two of us started talking about science and technology, and soon I came to know Justin as extremely smart, absolutely hysterical, empathetic, and kind. I would go as far to say that Justin is one of the smartest, if not the smartest person I've met in my life. He is completely brilliant and always creates amazing new programs on his computer or comes up with ridiculous yet strangely brilliant ideas and scenarios that I love to dissect with him. Few other people will sit down for an hour with me and talk about quantum physics. Justin is also one of the nicest people you will ever meet. He is kind, always, never once said no when I ask him for help, and, most impressively, puts up with all of my ridiculousness. He is also hilarious. One of my favorite examples of Justin's humor is when our teacher, Miss Courtney, walked past us in the hallway with a plate of tuna. A few seconds later, the smell hit us. Justin then exclaimed, "Oh my goodness, she was going faster than the speed of smell." I'm really gonna miss going to school with Justin. All the nerdy conversations we've had, him teaching me new coding languages and working on projects together. I wish the best of luck for you in high school, Justin, where I know you will accelerate faster than the speed of smell. And with that, let me introduce Justin.
Hi there, hello. Rowan Andriozzi Niger and I are graduating from Bridges Montessori and going into high school. All students have grown their time here, and we've shared this all with each other. I appreciate the opportunity I have to address everybody who has helped me along the way, and to reflect on how far my peers and I have come. You see, I've been at Bridges Montessori since kindergarten, and throughout these years I've collected so many things I can share with you all. Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody in between, it's time to take a trip down memory highway. One of the many things that happened during my middle school experience was FedEx Friday, specifically the FedEx Friday in my 6th grade year. We were allowed to make anything we could. That's where Rowan made the trebuchet. And it was arguably the most fun project I've ever done in my life. I learned how to juggle, how to split an apple in half. I did a backflip off of a student's shoulders, and I went down a hill in a tire. Now, was I supposed to do half of those things? I plead the 5th. Now, I would like to take a moment to thank all of my teachers and supporting adults for guiding me through this important stage in my life. I would have never made it here without you because I quite literally would have no one to teach me. An important position you all have there. I would also like to take just one more moment to thank my peers for supporting me and preparing me for high school by making hilarious jokes at my expense. Look at you, Brock. Everyone here is extremely smart, and I believe they will all do well throughout their lives. To all the 5th graders that are going into middle school, depending on which school you go to, you'll have an entirely different experience. My transition from elementary to middle school was very smooth. There was not much of a difference. I'm extremely excited to move on to new and exciting things in my life, such as improving my knowledge of coding through classes in high school and courses in college. To end, I would like to give you all quotes from some extremely inspirational people in my life. My mother says, "Golly gee willikers, wherever you end up in life, I know you'll do well because of your Bridges Montessori education." And Anonymous, and totally not Brock, says, "Golly gee willikers, this has been a blast. Golly gee willikers, it went by so fast." So you see, to all of my teachers and people who have helped me, thank you. Shock rocks forever. Bye there, goodbye.